Namaste Gurukulian, I hope all of you are fit and fine. Welcome back, Physical Education and Sports for Children with Special Need, Divyang, Class Plus 2, and it is part 10, Chapter 4. Okay, in previous part we completed that ODD and OCD, Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, or Oppositional Defiant Disorder we completed. Now we will do the etiquettes we can say. Disability etiquettes. Disability etiquettes. Here etiquette meaning is acceptable. Okay, acceptable. In this topic we will discuss means a person who is having disability or disorder, which type of behavior we have to show to the person who is having disability. Means a behavior which is according to the means a normal behavior we have to show to the person who is having disability. Which type of behavior generally we are doing with the other person. We will not identify them with separate behavior. Okay, a normal behavior, a self-acceptable behavior from our side or from their side also we have to show to the disabled or physical challenged person. That is our duty also. Okay, to remove the discrimination, to feel them they are also a part of society, they are also a part of our family or our we can say us, and their self-esteem or their values also matter in the society. That is our duty. Or these topics, these points we will discuss in that disability etiquettes. Acceptable means we have to accept them without doing any discrimination, without doing any different behavior, without identifying them from their disabilities. A normal, what is the name of the person who is having polio or any disorder, we have to call him through his name. Generally it's happen in India where the education level is very low, people identify cause of their any specialty. Means a person who is having a polio means that here we will call him with his disability. Any person having a visual impairment means we can say here in India, in villages people call them like andha. Okay, so these things we have to remove from our behavior, or we have to accept them, we have to call them with their name, we have to behave with them normally, we have to talk with them, we have to listen them, and we try to solve their problem with normal one. We will not make them realize that you are special one, cause of that I am helping you. Means with a smiley face we have to introduce ourselves with them, or whenever we meet somebody after a long time, means happily we have to handle, we have to consult, we have to conversation do with the individual who is having a physical disability. So first one is there point, means language term. We have to call them with their name. Person are physically challenged, person having a disorder, person having a disability, person are having hearing impairment, person having a visual impairment, means a visual disorder or problem is there. So we will call them with normal language, normal words, means polite word, way of speaking, way of calling them polite, should be polite, or we have to call them with their name, what is the name of the individual, or we will not identify them from the disability. tone of language is, yeah, we can say must be normal or polite. Like which type of tone we are using with the people of our family or other with our like our friends. So same tone or same language or same politeness we have to show with the individual with special need. Okay, we should not use sign language. Okay, sign language. Eye contact. Eye contact must be there, like should not use sign language means we know that a person is having a disability, he cannot speak, he cannot hear like this, so we will not use the sign language. Or if a person having a hearing impairment, then we can use like a shaking hand, yeah, we can hold their shoulder, or properly with enthusiasm we have to meet with the person who is having disability. Or eye contact means a person having a physical disability, we know the person who is having physical disability, he having a different posture, different structure of body. Means sometime a person, when we saw first time any disabled person, so our concentration automatically gone on his disabled part. Okay, on that time our duty, we have to do only eye contact, we will not look at their legs or hands where the disability is existing in his body. Okay, it is our duty. Next one is there, when we introduce ourselves, with any hearing or visual impaired person, then we have to introduce the people who are with us. Sometime what happen, when we are going somewhere or in between on the way, we met with somebody who was our friend or who was our classmate in past time, so or 2 or 3 persons are with me. So when I am going to talk with him, at first I will introduce or shake hand with him, and I will ask him how he is. So on that time I have to introduce the people who is with me, means a normal behavior for the individual who is suffering from the disability or disorder. These things, realize them, they are also a part of society, or they are also a normal one. Their self-esteem maintained, their confidence level increase, they encourage. Okay, so these type of behavior is very sympathetic. Even we are not showing sympathy with them, but from internal, from their side, it is very, we can say, helpful or happy behavior, pleasure behavior for them. It's make them feel pleasure. Next one we can say with hearing impairment. Here I am talking about the person who is having hearing impairment. We will hold or put our hand on their shoulder when we are going to talk with them. Okay, We will not realize them that you are having a hearing impairment. Even we know, we will ask the question to them with signs, but at first when we are going to meet them, we have to show full we can say etiquette behavior, acceptable behavior according to their impairment, according to their disability. We will not ask personal questions. Personal questions means which type of questions somewhere harm their emotions, somewhere we can say feel bad, their emotions, their self-esteem, or somewhere to realize them you are not the normal. These type of question we will not ask to the disabled person. Or always we have to give them additional time. Additional time in the sense means it will not make them realize that he is giving the additional time. Means always when we met with the person who is disabled, we have to give them additional time. Means it will create a habit to them that always the person I met with him, he will give time, means for long time he is sitting with me or talking. These type of condition we have to improve with the person who is disabled one. Okay, these are the disability etiquettes. Next topic is in this chapter. Next one is advantage of physical activity for the children with special need. Children with special need. First one, it will help them to improve motor skill. Okay. It's help them to improve social, mental, intellectual skills, or we can say development. Third one, improve their self-esteem. Fourth one, improve confidence level. Fifth one, make them capable to do daily lifestyle schedule. Okay, help them to improve motor skill automatically through physical activity, muscular strength, we can say all the health related components like strength, endurance, flexibility, speed, these improve. It help them to improve social, mental, intellectual skill, improve them self esteem, improve their self esteem, improve their confidence level, or make them capable to do daily lifestyle schedule. Means their daily activity like in the morning get up to take bath, to fresh from the things, or wear clothes, take lunch, dinner, breakfast, or some other work they can do from themselves, and that is also physical activity help them. Prevent them from daily lifestyle disease. Okay, daily lifestyle disease. Prevent them from the daily lifestyle disease. Daily lifestyle disease like obesity take place. Even we know the person who is suffering from disability, he cannot run, he cannot do physical activity properly, but a adaptive physical activity schedule we can apply on them, or they can also involve themselves in the physical activity, or through that they can prevent themselves from the like obesity. If obesity take place, means it is very difficult for the disabled person to remove fat from his body easily, but from the beginning if he is doing physical activity, so easily he can he can make himself fit and fine, or that obesity will not take place in his body. Or if obesity is not there, so many other diseases like back pain, diabetes, asthma, many are there, hemorrhages, heart stroke, these type of disease not take place in the body of the children with special need, or we can say disabled person, challenged person. For this topic this much. We'll see you in the next part. In next part we will do the strategies to make physical activities accessible for children with special need. Okay, for today this much. Check the videos properly. If any doubt you can send to me on the group, or later on we will discuss that group that doubt or that exam you have to do properly. I send you the PDF. Through PDF you will get the proper knowledge. If any doubt is there, you can tell me on the group. And some other matters, some other important MCQs PDF also I will provide you before exam, before 2-3-4 days. Okay, so sabhi ko namaste, take care of your health. Thank you.